I have to put that back down.
Yeah. Well, that's one tire blown out, and then he's just going down to do one on the Salika, maybe, and there's another one that we've been putting off, just the trolley. Big day for blowing up tires. Just spotted a big echidna down by the stream, and unfortunately he has decided to hide. So he's gone over and into one of the little, I think it's just under some tree roots, and he's hiding, nose in, tail out. I'll go back and see if he's come out again. Well, my phone went flat, and I just went in and recharged it, and the poor little fella's still here. I might just open up a gate so he can find his way. Not sure where his home is, but that little stream was where I saw the platypus last year, so all you hear down here are birds, animals, native animals, and not much more. It's beautiful. Frogs, loads of frogs. No cars, nothing. Very peaceful. This is the stream I saw the platypus in last year. Quite amazing. He's having a nice little time there, having a swim around. Haven't seen any yet this year, so hopefully come back. Well, these are jostaberries.
Jostaberries.
And they're coming
One
on.
that's right there.
Very nice. We just have a few jostaberry plants, and the rest down there are red currants and black currants. And these will be another week or two before they're ready, but there are some ripening up. So, yum. Red currant jelly. So it goes way down there. Over there is where all the black currants are, and the red currants. I shall make some red currant jam, jelly, black currant jelly. Beautiful. Over here is the pond. All you can hear are frogs. Good sign that it's healthy. Everywhere looks beautiful today. Long way at last. Oh, they've gone quiet. There are some water lilies in there as well somewhere. We'll see them in a couple of weeks maybe. Sounds lovely. Full Waratahs. You can see the cottage in the distance. Need to get up and paint the roof, but that's another job for another day. And look at the beautiful Waratahs. They're amazing. And they make great cut flowers. And we've, apart from the red ones, we've got these beautiful white ones, which is lovely. Beautiful spot this. We've got the stream running through the property, loads of ferns, loads of a very peaceful spot. You could nearly get a hammock out here and you'd be asleep in 5 seconds. It's so beautiful, peaceful. All you can hear are the birds and the odd wallaby racing through. So there we go. So I'm about to cut a few of these Waratahs and they'll come on much better next year. Well, we built this gazebo quite a few years ago, and it's sort of over the winter and for the last wet spring, it's become a bit of a dumping ground. So I'm hoping to just tidy it all up and put a little table and chairs in there in the hope the sun might come out this summer.
this afternoon.
Tip over, I'd say. Yay! Well, here we are. This is a big gunnera plant, which we thought was really nice.
Elephant's ears.
We saw it in the Cascade Gardens in South Hobart. We thought, oh, that's nice. That plant would be nice, quite small, until it grew and grew. And it is regarded now as a bit of a pest. And we actually find little gunneras.
Little ones
around
coming
the
up,
place.
yeah.
Birds must come and pick the seeds and drop them wherever they like.
So we have to keep an eye on them, but eventually that will have to come out. I'd say it's and when they do die down in the winter or late autumn, they're a bit of a mess actually. They're good to add to the compost. They're a great compost starter, but they look pretty ugly. Yeah. They go right down to the ground. All you're left.
I didn't realise they grow so big. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, and they grow. They're a bit of a pest in France too. They grow all through the swamplands. We noticed them over there a few years ago, and Yes.
Story of the Gunnarers.
The story of the Gunnarers. Well, this is a pond we had dug out a couple of years ago, and it's actually started to dry up a little bit with the dry weather we've had in the last week or so. So I'm taking this opportunity to dig out areas that I never got around to a couple of years ago. And in fact, I must hire a digger some stage and make it a lot deeper. We need to get these bulrushes under control, and the deeper water will hopefully limit their growth. So we had the right idea. Some of the aquatic plants we put in here are a little too evasive. That one in particular, you can see, the fern-like one. But we do have some lilies in there as well, although you can't see them. They're dwarfed by the other plants. So Anne and I are going to dig this out a bit more, and then I'll top it up. But it needs to have a lot of it clean. We had ideas of turning this into a Japanese garden with pond. But a lot of work's got to be done before that can be the case.
Well, we've spent about an hour digging out this and taking all the dirt away, and it's come up as 30 seconds on hyperlapse, but we have been working. So it's taken about a cubic metre, you think?
Yeah, about a cubic metre, I'd say.
And we probably have another few hours worth to go, and just tidy it all up.
Neaten the edges, level it out.
Going down, looking good in my shorts, my shorts.
At least it's warm enough to get into shorts anyway today.
Well, they're not.
3/4 length.
Look a bit strange. Never mind.
Okay, we shall push on.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, we'll go for a cup of tea. Good idea.
Yeah, that's about it.
Tiny little cotter pin there. You know,
Yeah.
it's all in there. Well, we're cutting back a bush here that's been growing invasively
the Woodbridge Hill since we've been here. There's a lovely yellow flower on it. You turn it into a nice hedge, but it really does take over. So up here where we've got a rock wall, we've decided we'd cut it right back as much as possible, but leave it in the ground and just keep maintaining it before it goes to seed, because it actually stabilises the ground behind the house here, but also causes a bit of a fire hazard if you let it grow. So we're cutting it right back. We may even move some of these tree ferns here that are too close to the house and put maybe some succulents up here that are a little less prone to fire. It's that time of year.
The Mugellia is just going right off this year. Beautiful. Then got some gladioli blushing brides. Hundreds of those. They're gorgeous too. And over here we've got our lilacs. There's 2 of them. They're beautiful. And also some bearded irises. Some of them are that amazing inside. Another unusual colour here, and amongst all the weeds. Lovely. And another 2 over here that are beautiful pale blue. Oops.